as one might expect, treasure is hidden in each of the 6 lettered squares, or rather it was, until certain miscreants absconded with it. Write the letters found in these 6 squares in the order AEBFCD. I will check, but I think they're ABCDEF currently order, in sort of reading order, to discover the identity of the crooks, and in the following order DCFEAB to discover the identity of the victim. Answer to treasure clues are to be entered diagonally along shaded paths. Okay, there we go. So fairly straightforward. We're not told which clue in the treasure part goes to which bit. I'm just going to find... Oh, started burping all of a sudden. I blame you lot. I was fine before I started broadcasting. Yes, it is A, B, C, D, E, F. I just didn't put that on here. This is square A, square B, C, D, E, and F, and they're completely boxed off, so we don't know what they are. We won't get it from the regular clues, but we will get it from the other clues. Ah, fair enough, Caroline. Fair enough. Those are less involved, but different. They are good, but I think more manageable and probably more enjoyable because there's less in your head at the same time. But there we go. Right, I am not going to do the... Well, yeah, let's have a go at the treasures. May as well. This is going to be one across for, I think, was it Marky V in my Discord? Who was it? No, for Marky V. This will be one across for your purposes, Marky V, because there is a one across. Right. Allow me to first go with all the clues. When I get stuck, I will ask for help, but please no shouting at the answers until I say so. Audience is quiet. That's P, not F. No. I made that mistake. For a musical composition. Okay, so it's going to be quiet. So peace is peace and quiet. But it sounds like it because it's to the audience, so I'm assuming it's a musical composition. It's a piece. Fixes cuffs. That's going to be a double definition. High five 4. I'm doing well, aside from itchy. Got a couple of mosquito bites. 3, actually. 3. 1, the 2 on my knuckles on the right hand. 1 on the far knuckle, 1 on the near knuckle. And 1 right on the elbow. Right on the elbow, so I can't lean on it. I won't show it to you. Yet. Not unless I'm paid. Fixed cuffs. Fixes cuffs, not sure what that is. Force down a Florida city. Only 5 letters. Tampa. There you go. If you force down, you tamp. A is A, and Florida city is Tampa. Head it. Oh yes, I go to court. Right. Let's. I'm going to label these because it's going to get confusing. So I'm going to call these D, E, F, G, H, I. This is a good point. Let's label them lowercase. Yeah. Well, I'm going to come back to treasures. I'm going to leave that until the whole of the second pass. Heading off, hurt, is toting a weapon. Harmed becomes armed. I'll give you one of these clues soon. Hearing impaired, recalled, receiving times, transmitted electronically. Yes, I have this one. Oh. I can almost do the answer to the whole thing here, but not quite. Yeah, well, yes, you were, Caroline. Welcome back, by the way. The weather has been rubbish for the past couple of weeks, but it was amazing before you left. Go for E if you have E. Hearing impaired, recalled, receiving times, transmitted electronically. That is the best way to receive things if you are hearing impaired, I guess. It's not emits. Not emits. It's good, but it's not right. Can't take it. It's got an X in it. X. The times is X here. Yep, there we go. If you're hearing impaired, you're deaf. But it's going to be reversed because it's recalled. Put an X in that, and you get faxed. I say irritate sovereign. I say king, queen, prince. Not sure. Going to move on. Left back's freedom for an artist's stand. Okay, I know what it must be, but I don't know why. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I can't find a sentence in my head that swaps the word that I need for the other, but I know it must be this and it must work. Go for G in the chat. Type G in the chat if you got the answer. Of course you're going to type G in the chat if you got the answer. That is the general rule, but yes, there we go. It's easel. Give me a sentence where freedom can be swapped with ease. He did it with freedom. He did it with ease. He was given a lot of freedom. He was given a lot of ease. They don't... I can't find a sentence, but freedom is definitely ease. You know, the freedom of doing something is the ease of doing something. I just can't make it work in my head. L goes after it, and you get the artist stand for easel. Police alert after warning. No. What? Read the words. Police alter warning. A warning. An alert. An alarm. Ease of motion, freedom of motion. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, and ease of spirit, freedom of spirit, catnip. Good. Not got H, so I'm going to move on. Put forth energy, turning around a flesh-eating dinosaur. Okay, I think this has to be exert, because you've got T-Rex backwards and then E. Energy is E, and then T-Rex all backwards. A flesh-eating dinosaur. Small fruit or pickle portion. Small fruit or pickle portion. This has got to be a hidden. But what? But what of? Small. No, maybe it's not. Maybe it's double definition. I say this every week. I need to get the hidden counter working. I keep forgetting. I'll be honest. And also, energy is lacking these days. A small fruit. Or pickle portion. A portion of pickle would be a pickle. A slice. Oh. No, is it going to be S for small? And is fruit lice? Can't be lice, but it's a 4-letter fruit. Pear. How do you get a spear of pickle? Do you get a pickle spear? I was wondering what torpie was. You get pickle spears like an asparagus then. Okay, good. Good. That works. Okay, I should be able to get this. Some well-assorted cowpoke gear. Okay. This one I've got. I'll give this a few seconds with the chat. I'm used to asparagus spears. It's just I haven't heard of a pickled spear. Go for K. It's a hidden. It's my favourite. Add 1 to the counter. I caught it with my lasso. It's hidden in well assorted. Literally hidden in there. And finally, town official busted Mary pocketing ring. Town official busted Mary pocketing ring. So it must be an anagram of Mary with the letter O. And there's some very loud things going on the road outside. There's some... Or is it a helicopter? Oh, it's a helicopter. Fine. Army O. Yoram. Town official. Maybe it's not Mary. Oh, God. It's just... Okay, I've got it. I just couldn't do the anagram. It starts with M. I tell you what, I've been flustered today. Ask me later why I was flustered about 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Can't find anywhere to landmark EV. It is Mayor, anagram of Mary, and the letter O. So, we now know what the 6 middle letters are. Middle letters are. M, E, E, X, S, and Y. So we won't be able to place any of them, but surely it's 2 anagrams. Write the letter answers found in these middle squares in this order to discover the identity of the crooks. But I can't make any anagrams out of those 6 letters, so I don't understand why. Simex, exisms. I don't know. Right, leaving that. I should be able to get those 2 6. Oh, yes men? No. But then it wouldn't be faxed. It's definitely faxed because that's deaf with X backwards. I don't know. Well, it is an anagram of sexy me, yes. I don't know. You could be the victim, though. Sexy me could be the identity of the victim. Yeah, absolutely. Right. Okay. One across. Marky V had a random guess before I even went on air to say that the answer to this was pirate, because Treasureless map was sort of pirates and things like that. Let's see if he was right. Chuck Tudor hit an inning ender. Oh, this is an anagram of. Oh, hang on. Is a third hit a thing? Yeah, that's going to stop your innings, isn't it? A third hit. And I could just put it in the grid straight away. Look at that. Look at that. Put it straight away in the grid. No? Sorry, third out. I did check the anagram, and then I wrote something and said something else. Third out. There you go. We don't have anything beginning with D here, so either this or this or this begins with D. And there's a T, Tampa, so it's probably an M. So we've got a D blank, M blank blank. Oh no, we don't know which way along those lines. It could end in a T. Okay, it could. Yeah, good point. Good point. At the poker table, 5 spades suddenly turn red. At the poker table, 5 spades suddenly turn red. Okay, yep, fine with that, fine. Yep, happy with that. Kate has got it, Sean has got it, I've got it. Oh, now got the play your cards right theme going around in your head. Okay, go for 6. It is a double definition. Yes, it is. If you have 5 spades at a poker table, either you're cheating or you've got a flush. And if you suddenly turn red, that is flush. Now, I saw a comment earlier this week about how in a way, flush is a biased term towards white people. Because, of course, if a white person blushes, it's much more noticeable than a black person blushing. And so they were saying, can you try to not use the word blush as much in this context to try and be more equal for blacks and whites? And like, okay. Not quite sure what I think about that yet. I need time to think on this. My gut says, okay, yes. It feels like it's pushing a bit too far. But I'm okay with it. It's a weird... I don't know. Anyway. Because for me, that is what the white person is doing. I don't know. It's an interesting point of language that it's got a subtle racist bias in it, in the way you use it. Not in terms of raw flush, of course, but just it's really interesting. Oh yeah, it's going to annoy me. Pennsylvania fellow hosting a spectacle. Pennsylvania fellow hosting a spectacle. Okay. Right, where's the alignment button? There it is. So Pennsylvania, PA. So a fellow, man, chap. That's the point. It's just how do we deal with that in terms of language? So fellow, chap, man, hosting a. So we need a 4-letter word for a fellow. So chap. And we're going to put in a. Patchap. Spectacle. Panache. Fellow man. No, I've got to come back to 10. I am stuck on it. But because it would be a useful one to keep the grid open as much as possible, I'm just going to leave it. So, sorry, cases. Sales of soy getting higher. Sales of soy getting higher. Sales of soy getting higher? What? So soy is a source. Sales. I just got it! Pageant! But spelt with an A in it. Pageant? Is it spelt... No, P-A-G-E-A-N-T. It's a gent! There you go. Page ant. That's what it is. There we go. So it came to me whilst I was trying to think of this. P-A-G... page ant. So P-A, gent, with an extra A in it. There we go. Anyway, doesn't help with the soy one. I'm going to leave that until later. Changing topic. You've got some kind of nerve. Changing topic. You've got some kind of nerve. This one I'm okay with. So I'm going to put this here. And actually, we could probably start to put in things in this grid. So armed. I'm going to put this in here. Armed and tamper. We've put in armed and tamper now. Those are in the grid. Go for 13. Go for 13. You've got some kind of nerve, an optic nerve. There we go. Anagram of topic. Neat-looking samples of paper products carried by Target. Neat-looking samples of paper products carried by Target. So I feel like the samples of paper products are going to be PP. PP. Neat looking. So it's going to be PP in a 4-letter word for target. Target and aim. A board. It's going to be neat looking. Oh, dapper. It's going to be dapper. But then how would deer? D-A-E-R. It just doesn't work. Got to have the PP. What does the pictome nerve do, Stephen? Where in the body can I find it? Neat looking. Let's go N-E-E-R in that case. A target. A user? No. Don't know for 14. I can look at the grid, can't I? So if it was... The P would probably have to go there, wouldn't it? So target, maybe an area? No. A grappy, preppy, pray. If you target, you pray. Preppy. There we go. Oh, fair enough, Stephen. There you go. Pray. If you target on something, you pray. Put PP in pray, and you get an awful mess. And preppy, which is neat. Class that is for Sally. Class that is for Sally. That is usually IE, because that is id est in Latin. So IE, class, kind. Is it going to be a famous Sally? It's going to be a famous Sally, isn't it? Class, kind, ilk, type. First letter, please. Oh, I've got to leave some work to do in the downs, haven't I? I've got to leave some work. S. Sort. Oh, it's not a famous Sally. It's to sally forth, to go on a sortie. Yes, it's a military term. There we go. Can I do... Have we got a P in the 4th place in any of these? No, we don't. Do we have it in the 2nd place? We have spear. We have spear. Nothing ends or begins in an A, though. So I think something is going to happen there then. And TR, have we got anything beginning TR? No, but we do have exert. And then this can be peace, can't it? Okay, so I'm gonna lock in, probably prematurely, peace and exert. So yeah, wish me luck. 17 across. Live in Concord with a short guy from Athens. Live in Concord. Well, a concord is harmony, isn't it? It's to agree. A concord is an agreement. Oh, but to live could be être, because to live, to be in Concord, which might be in France, and then with A, doesn't help. Short guy from Athens. Is this going to be... Athens, Georgia? Incidentally, I hope that if you are anywhere in either Athens, Georgia. Oh, I wonder which is warm. I'm just going to say, if you're in a hot place at the moment, Phoenix, southern US, or even northern US, or Canada, or southern Europe, I hope you're coping with the heat somehow. I'm now going, which is warmer, Athens, Georgia, or Athens, Greece? Because I'm going to look this up in a second. Don't look it up. Place your bets now. Athens, Georgia, Athens, Greece. Which is hotter? Because they're both in a heat wave. I think it's got to be Greece because they hit so much. They've hit it so high recently, but I don't know. So okay, get your guesses in now. I'm going to look it up now. Athens, and it's just going to be what Google tells me. So Athens, Greece temperature. Okay, the temperature right now. Of course, Athens, Georgia is at a different time of day. It's currently 31 in Athens, Greece, but it was 40 today. Athens, Georgia temperature is now 33, wins by 2, but we only hit 34 today. So you know, Greece was hotter today and will be hotter tomorrow, but at this moment, Athens, Georgia is warmer. Anyway, there we go. No, Sean, I'm not having that. Not. You can't mix and match. You know. Anyway, there you go. I don't know the answer to this. Has anyone got 17? I forgot about the different times of day. But even so, given that it is 9 or 10 p.m. in Greece and it's still 31, it's pretty warm. Pretty warm. I'm going to leave 17 because I don't know. Grieved lost fork. Grieved lost fork. Cried. Lost at sea. First letter, please. Grieved lost fork. I assume grieved is the definition and it's a charade. We're going to add lost and fork together somehow. D. Oh, anagram of grieved. Hang on, it could just be an anagram of greed, because then it would be lost, it would be at sea, it would be confused. And then a fork. Yes, that's what it is. Diverge. Thank you very much. Well done if you got that. Ketchup bottles artistically cut. Ketchup bottles artistically cut. Now, if my piece is correct, there's a C in the third place. If. Ketchup bottles artistically cut. Absolutely no idea what's going on here. Absolutely no idea, so I'm going to leave it. Do you not like ketchup? I mean, I'm not his biggest fan, but it's alright. But yeah. See, I like it. I don't like ketchup or mustard on a hot dog or a burger. Just give me. Well, I mean, bacon. I want bacon on my burger. Apologies to vegetarians, but if I want to be able to taste the meat. Great phrase. Okay. Difficult task of operating America. Difficult task of operating America. Oh no! Really? It's a hidden? Oh! No, we're back at 0. But don't... No hints, but yeah. Oh, that's a good ketchup bottles. I did wonder... but I was thinking just in terms of... putting things inside other things, but I didn't think of it as a hidden. Very good. That's very irritating. We're back at 0. But yeah, I like to be able to taste the meat of the burger or the thing, rather than smother it with all these things that then so you can't taste it. Anyway, difficult task of operating America. So America's either going to be US or A. Operating is on. Oh, so onus. There you go. A difficult task. He's got the onus. He's got the difficult task off. There we go. Steel Hef's heart with dressing gown. Okay. Good point, Catus. Good point. The cheaper the meat, the more you have to do with it. It's almost like I'm saying these things on purpose. Now, Hef's heart is going to be E, because it's the middle letter of Hef. Oh, okay, yep, that's fine then. I've got this one. Stephen's got it, Meredith's got it. Well, 5-4. I went to Burger King recently and I had the plant Whopper there and it was excellent. It was really good. I don't think... The only thing that was different was very slightly the texture, but the taste was great. The texture was only very subtly different. Really, really liked it. Didn't like the price. I think it should have been at least £1 or £2 cheaper than the meat-based alternative. And I know that's a common complaint. But yeah, I have no quibbles with meat-based substitutes that taste like meat. Really good. Really, really good. Go for 27. Go, 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 go. It was really good, and I recommend it. If you... Well, actually, I just recommend it. If you steal, you rob. If you steal, you rob. And a dressing gown is a robe. Can I put... so that excerpt was correct. That piece was correct. What have we got here? We've got T blank 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 A. Oh, don't tell me that's tamper instead. No, because we've got an R and a P. Oh, so that's spear then. So that's spear. So we've got... A blank E blank T, or more likely T blank E blank A for one of them. A blank E blank T. Okay, I'll come back to that. Shopping centre is reporter's beat. Shopping centre is reporter's beat. Now, a shopping centre's a mall, so is it... Yeah. It is mall, because it sounds like to maul, M-A-U-L, and that's to beat. To a reporter, it sounds like the word M-A-U-L, so it's M-A-L-L. If this isn't Ovum, I don't know what it is. I'll admit, I'm partial to a good burger. Prefer burger over sausage. Cheerless gang of criminals, stop it, repulsed attack with artillery fire. Cheerless gang of criminals... repulsed attack with artillery fire. I'm thinking the word barrage at the moment, because that's sort of to attack with artillery fire. But why would it be that? Something's going backwards because something is repulsed. Gang of criminals. Cheerless could be dour. Cabal. What is barrage backwards? Igor Rab. Rabble? It's coming back to that. Portray a beach in Mexico. Portray a beach in Mexico. If you've been to Spain or Mexico, you might know what the Spanish for beach is, and that will help you here. Go for 33. Oh, Catus, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Go for 33. Starts with P. Playa. Absolutely. You play a role. You portray a role, you play a role. And then A is A. Plier. I've got to go to the dentist tomorrow. I don't know why I'm telling you this. I just remembered and I just went in my head. Restore damaged rapier. I'm going to go for this straight away. It's an anagram of rapier because it's being restored and it is a repair. Which is being done to my teeth tomorrow. Actually, I'm having a filling taken out and a new one put in its place. Because the one that when I had an issue ages ago... they wanted to put a temporary one in to check it would take. It's a case of, okay, it's taken. Now, but it was 2 months ago they put it in. Now you've got to put me and you through all the agony. So this could be faxed. Could it be faxed? Could be faxed. It's the only thing that fits at the moment, but I don't know which way around, of course. So let's ignore it. Yeah, it's horrible putting it off as well. 35, 37. Flower-related work for all. Flower-related work for all. I mean, flower-related... Oh, okay, fine, yeah. It's almost right there. It's almost right there. Hands, good work. Because Because normally, if it's a dentist joke, the punchline is always like 2:30 or like it's a very fulfilling job, or down in the mouth. They look down in the mouth. That's why they're so depressed. That's one I haven't heard beforehand. So yeah, that's great. Serial Quizzer, I ask no, but if you do get one, type G and the number, and then I'm going to come to you, because I do get stuck quite often. So yeah, basically when I ask. Go for 37, for example. Go for 37. Hope you're doing well tonight, Serial Quizzer. It's an anagram. It's a work is an anagram indicator here. For all anagram, that is floral. And to be honest, it's almost written right there, isn't it? For all only moves, I think, actually one of the L's about. So just promotes one of the L's. Bigwig looking around White House. Bigwig looking around White House. Bigwig. Boss. Chief. Looking around white. I want it to be a 4-letter word for bigwig, which we're going to put around white, and it's going to be a word meaning house. Good morning, Manny Volcanic. Hope you are not terrible. Let's change up my standard greeting. Not terrible. Bigwig. Looking around. A big cheese. Big... Not getting it. I'm going to ask. No answers to that. I'm going to come back to it, because I want some work to do on the downs. First off, mom is different. First off, mom is different. Oh, yeah, okay, fine. We've got 39. Yes, quite a few things will come around, won't they, GM, quite a lot of the time. But 39 is a wordplay that I've definitely seen before. Don't know how recently, but definitely have seen it. Go for it. Go for 39. First off, mum is different. So it's a word for mum. Maybe a bit longer. Take off the first letter. Yes, absolutely. Hello, mother. Hello, father. 39. Where are we? Other. There we are. 40. Warning from a golfer, for example, behind large limb. Oh, it's got to be 4. And then leg. Oh. Ha. Okay, so the warning from a golfer is 4. An EG is EG, and the EG is behind L for large. That's quite nice. I like that. So 4 leg. So the definition is just leg. Limb. Sorry. Socially inept. Manner Dylan exhibits. Get the counter ready. It's my favourite. Go for 41. It's a hidden. +1. Could have been 3, but I missed 1, so it's +1. It's hidden in manner Dylan. Nerdy. Can't think why I got that so quick. Can't think. Disappointments of the French communities surrounding Delta. Disappointments of the French communities surrounding Delta. Of the in French is de. Communities. Towns. Yeah. Oh, hang on. No, it's le. No, disappoint. Of is just your crossword glue. The in French is le. Communities is towns, but it's around Delta, so put a D in there, and you get letdowns. I didn't give that to you because I was so pleased with myself. There we are. Okay, the downs are done. Let's see if I can do any of these. The dog is back. Is faxed going to be here? Is this going to be like boxes or foxes? Fixes? Could that be boxes? Mayor could go here. If this was mayor and layer. Why am I not seeing these? Why am I not seeing these? Ah, dear. Let's do the downs. Hospital broadcast access code for lock fixer. Okay, I know what it must be based on the words, the letters we already have. Hospital broadcast access code for lock fixer. Okay, that's quite a nice clue, actually, now that I know how it all works. Give that a few extra seconds. Hospital broadcast access code for lock fixer. Hollow has it. Hollow always has it. Caters usually has it. That's because they are very clever. Do not feel down if you do not get these as quickly as they do. They are puzzle experts. That's why I have them on the stream. because I get stuck very easily. Go for 2. Happy to have 2 now. Go for it, Hans. Go for it, Meredith. Go for it. It's, yes, H is hospital. If you broadcast something, you air it. And your access code is your PIN number, he says, to annoy people. PIN number. Yeah, I'm saying number. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know if it's a tautology. I know that you don't need the N for number because N... the number, because N stands for number. Republicans divided by Obama's close wins. Now that's a clue surface, isn't it, right there? Republicans divided by Obama's close wins. That's nice. That's very nice. 900. Now, how do you know that it's 900? Because obviously you're keeping track. Is it in a particular publication? Is it in an app? Tell me more, JM. Go for 3, Ansipitis et al. I'm happy to be told this one now. Republicans is, I thought it was going to be R, but it's not. It's reps. And it's divided by, we're going to put Obama's close, the last letter of Obama, into reps for reaps. If you win, you reap. You reap the reward, you win the reward. So in that goes. Oh no, 5-4. Oh, that's awful. They should know better. If anyone should know better, your personal PIN number. Oh, that's good. That's even better. Oh my god. Vinyl normally protects counter without more. Vinyl normally protects counter without more. Okay, I've got this one. All cryptics from North Americans too. Use a spreadsheet and also keep track of my top 100 clues of the year. That is a project. Go for it, GM. I am proud of that. That sounds very cool. I once tried to solve as many clues as I could from the Guardian Cryptic Crossword for charity in a particular year. This was 2013. It was called the 2500 Clue Challenge, and there were lots of rules, but basically had to do it on the day, and I could not have any help. No looking anything up, no dictionaries, no nothing. And there's about 7,500 clues in a year, so I needed to get a third, and I think I finished up at 2,580 or 90, I think, or 2,600. I did it with about a week to spare. Yeah, I finished just before Christmas. It was a whole year-long thing, so that was a really good thing. And I was raising awareness for mind and for depression because it's something I was massively suffering from then. I still suffer from it now, but it is definitely going a lot better these days. I still have massive wobbles. This weekend was a write-off. It happens. I don't know why. I wish I did know why. But that was a very cool thing, and it was the best ever idea to raise money for charity in an interesting way that I haven't thought of anything as good since, and thus I haven't. And it's really bad for me to do that. You know, I've done other things and given money to charity, sure, but to actually properly raise money for charity since then, because that was such a good idea, I just go, well, this is rubbish in comparison, so I don't do it. So I should probably pull my finger out at some point and do something. But anyway, go for 4. Go for 4. It was good. If you Google for the 2500 Clue Challenge, there should still be stuff about it online, literature about it online. It's hidden backwards in vinyl normally. Sorry, took a while to get to that, but I went on a rant. Now, is this going to be taps, tips, or tops? I'm not looking at the clue. I'm going to go for taps. Lists suggestions. Tips. Because a suggestion is a tip. But what? Oh, if it lists. Ah, that's good. That's good. What are tops? Right, is this the River Loire? It is France's longest river. Yes, so it's Loire. Now, why? Doing an about face. Bacteriologists' content with France's longest river. Why is it Loire? It's not hidden, is it? It's a blooming hidden. Do we count that? I think we count that because I spotted why it is and I worked it out. Counting that, +2. Bing! It's hidden in bacteriologist, but backwards. There we go. Loire. Is it +3? Oh, I'll take that. High effrontery. Oh no. Oh no. I got so excited about the fact that I had realised how it was working. See, that's proof that I got excited, that I didn't spot exactly what it was. High effrontery. It's that we get the Sprite of Shame. What clue is this? Well, that was 7 down. That's 7 up. So this is 7 down. But because I forgot to do it, we just have the Sprite of Shame instead. Next up, I need to do an emoticon for the Sprite of Shame. Rotate around the head of Horus, the 10th. An Egyptian Colossus. Rotate around the head of Horus, the 10th. An Egyptian Colossus. Tup is a ram. And also what a ram does with a U. So teps. Is teps a thing? Because if so, all the vowels could go there. Tap, tep, tip, top, tup. Rotate. So let's rotate. So turn around the head of Horus. That's H. So thurn, and then the 10th. X. I should really look. Oh, okay. It's got to be Sphinx. Oh, spin. I'm not having that effrontery. That's an acronym. Not having that. It's got to be a proper word. So sorry, I should have given that to you and to Al. It's spin around the letter H and then X for 10th. Shrill cat vocalization. Sounded overexcited. Fair enough. Chambers is the dictionary that we officially use at the Telegraph, but we will overlook it on occasion if there's a word in Collins that isn't in Chambers, that sort of thing. Shrill cat vocalization. Sounded overexcited. Well, I've got hyped here. Sounded overexcited. Hyped. But that's not a shrill cat vocalization. That's true, but the Collins is much more likely to have proper names, that sort of thing. Happer? Huper? Okay, going to come back to that one later. 10. Haitian strongman Duvalier replaced a cop guarding apartment. Now, this, given that I know one thing about Duvalier, and it's the answer, so that's good. Haitian strongman Duvalier replaced a cop guarding apartment. Now, why is it this? Go for 10, go for Arch. It's a meow or a hiss. Go for 10. I've got Papa Doc. Yes, that was his nickname, Papa Doc Duvalier. So replaced a cop. So anagram of a cop. Oh, a round pad. Yes, so anagram of a cop around pad, which is your apartment. Where is Papa Doc? Papa Doc, preach. Na 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 da da da. Would have been a very different song. A place carrying trim for clothing. A place carrying trim for clothing. Oops, it's got to be apparel because that is your clothing. But why? A place carrying trim. Oh, so place can be PL. You know, such and such place, PL. Pair is to trim. Put that in PL, and then you get put the A at the top. Apparel for clothing. Egg on Villanova University's men's faces. Okay, just going to go for this one. It's the first letters of on Villanova University men's, because it is the faces of them. Notwithstanding difficulties, manage Rev Spooner's bookie. So we've got a Spoonerism going here. Okay, yeah. Okay, got this. Quite like this one. Oh, I hope you get to deal with your toothache soon. 18. I have. It is a Spoonerism. Go for 18. It is the bet guy spoonerized to get by. Yep. So the bet guy would be Spooner's bookie. Well, it would be just the bookie, but to Spooner, he'd call him a get by rather than a bet guy. And if you get by, you are managing. A developer's last building for Nevada City. A developer's last building for Nevada City. I'm currently thinking Reno, and I don't know why. So it's here. A. Developer's last is R. Building. Oh, A is 1 and building means reverse. Okay. So R for developer's last and A for 1, but A is reversed. So it's all reversed. Yeah. 1R, all reversed. For Reno. Aluminium and silver mirrored ball. Aluminium and silver mirrored ball. I've got this one. I've got an aluminium and silver mirrored ball. Have you? Oh, I'd love that. Instead of the big light, disco ball. That's what we need. Aluminum. I'm so sorry. I did misread it. I absolutely misread it. But anyway, go for 21. Go for it, man. Volcanic. Go for just. Go for hollow. If you know your chemical elements, you know that silver is Ag and that aluminium and aluminum is Al. So it's Al, Ag, but it's all mirrored, so we're going to reverse it for Gala. And that's your ball. So that's going to go there. Also, you had the G, the L, yeah, that did help. Earthquake belt, unfortunately, includes eastern side of Salem, Oregon. It's going to be like a seism or something, is it? Something like that. Earthquake belt, unfortunately. So it's going to be tremble, tremor, something like that. Belt, unfortunately, includes eastern side of eastern side of Salem is M, and then it's OR. So it's got to be Trembor. No. It's an anagram of belt with an M and then OR. Let's see what letters I've got. I'm trying to cold solve it, so I should really look at the grid. Where's 23? Huh. The only thing that works for me is temblor, because that's what the word play appears to indicate it. Temblor, is that a thing? It's not a thing. And I liked earthquakes and physical. That's that module in physical geography. Temblor. So temblor, North American, an earthquake or earth tremor. There you go. But it is an American word. Interesting. 40% of house is on fire. Humbug. 40% of house is on fire. Humbug. Irritatingly, the two letters that I knew were in the grid, the two letters I knew in the word are in the grid. Oh, interesting. Now, interesting, Fifo, you bring up an interesting point. The online Chambers is not the full Chambers dictionary. It's like the Chambers family dictionary instead. It is in Chambers proper, because I've got Chambers proper in front of me. I just checked, and it is in Chambers proper. It's from the Spanish tremblar, to tremble, shake. Recommend the app. I do wish that they would update it, because I think it hasn't been updated since, as in the word list. They don't need to update the functionality of the app, but crossword dictionaries these days never update themselves. Exactly, Jerso, exactly. Right, what's next? So 40% of house. House is 5 letters, so 40% of it is 2 letters. So I'm going to take the first 2 letters of house, H-O, and they're there. Is on fire, humbug. Hot, on fire, lit, ablaze. I need 2 letters for fire. Axe. There you go. If you fire someone, you axe them. In terms of fire them from a job, you axe them. And then humbug, it's a hoax. Humbug. Oh dear, okay. Glad ref translated warning. Yep, happy with this one. Yeah. If In the Telegraph, if we wanted axe, AX, and were indicating like a weapon, we would probably put US weapon in the clue, because we get a lot of complaints at the Telegraph if we don't do that. But I'm more open-minded. I would just put weapon for axe. Even though I'm British, I would clue the letters AX with the word weapon and expect you to go, well, it's also written AX. But then I wouldn't do it for favour. I would always put a U in that. Axe, I think it's because it's a 2-letter word and it's so common in Scrabble and that sort of thing. And I tell you why. Anyway, go for 25. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Probably just opened a can of worms there. My boss is watching. I did not say any of that. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Yeah, anagram of glad ref, because it is translated. Well, absolutely, but I think you could get away with it in the Guardian or the Independent, particularly the Independent. Expand course taken by Bernanke. Don't know who he is or was, or she is or was. I don't know whether they're alive or dead, real, fictional. It's just a set of letters. Expand course taken by Bernanke. He. Okay. Dead? Alive? Probably dead. Most people are dead these days. Alive! Oh, right. I think I read recently that so far there have been just over 11 billion people that have ever lived. That seems too low. Anyway, because that means most of them are alive now, and that's not right. Burgle, it's a silly thing to do. 28. Expand. So it's broaden. Oh, okay. So he must be called Ben. Because a course is a road. Put that in Ben Bernanke. Oh, well, good luck, Hollow. I love a good storm. Although I did see that through Michigan, hadn't it? No, North Carolina had storms, and its first N3, EF3 tornado. I have a friend who lives in North Carolina. Stop waffling, Dan. You've taken over an hour. Gracefully slender. TV's Lee redesigned. Svelte. That is an anagram of TV's Lee. We're not after a particular person there. It's just an anagram. Synthetic fabric. Worn topless. Garners a couple of looks. Woohoo! Where are we going? We are synthetic fabric. 32. Worn topless. Garners a couple of looks. So rayon becomes aeon. No, nylon becomes no. Worn topless on. I need to set the first letter off and put an A in for a couple of looks. I feel like we've got to put A in, so we've got that, but that doesn't look good. That looks very bad. All I've got is argon now. Argon. Apron. No. Oh, hang on. A couple of looks could be L and O. A couple of the letters of looks are L and O. So synthetic fabric is probably the definition then. Worn. So something RN. But without the first letter. So something RN. I'm assuming I should be able to get it from the wordplay. Arlon, is that the synthetic fabric? Go for the synthetic fabric. It might be a US thing. So what's the word for worn? That's what I'm trying to think. Oh, it's literally ORN? No, but that'd be ORN. Oh, so it's Orlon. Sorry. Okay. ORN. So that's worn without the first letter, and then low in the middle of it. Okay. And that's got to be easel. That's easel and lasso. So I'm just going to mark those off there. Lasso and easel. Called piano ancient. Called piano ancient. 5 letters. Where are we? Okay, yep, go for that in the chat. Go for that in the chat. That it must be paged, because if you're ancient, you're aged. Piano is P, and if you called someone, you paged them. Was a horseman, probably rode, R-O-D-E, first in Oklahoma cowboy competition. Oh, yes, no, rode, because if you were a horseman, you rode. First in Oklahoma is O. And then that is your cowboy competition. Turnover, announcer's function. Turnover, announcer's function. Flip. If you turn over, you flip. You roll. There you go. Roll. I'm assuming it's going to be this. Yes, and thank goodness there's an L there, which disambiguates it, because could argue either way on that one. But it sounds like roll, R-O-L-E. It's function, but it's to turn over, to roll. And finally, female, overly upset with podiatrist's interest. So podiatrist's interest is your foot. That's what they're interested in. Female, that's F, and overly is two, T-double-O. You know, you're two something on your overly something. Reverse that and you get foot. Okay, let's go through everything and see what we've got. So what have we got here? I haven't put faxed in. Well, that's going to go in there. So that's faxed and boxes. So faxed is here, boxes. I'm assuming it's this. If you cuff someone, you hit them, you box them, and if you fix something, you box it. I assume. There's your mayor and royal. Fix it in place, box it in place. So we've got royal there. Why is it royal? I say irritate sovereign. Oh. Royal. Whose name was on it? It's whose name? Whose name? Because I don't actually know who you're referring to here. It could be who I'm thinking of, or it could be someone else. It could be Victoria Coren Mitchell. We've also got H. Police alter warning. Okay, where's that? Alert. So why is it? Oh, is it in? So if you police, police is an anagram indicator, much like doctor is an anagram indicator. So it's an anagram of alter, it becomes alert. There we go. So we've got MEESYX. So in the order AEB, so that is AEB MYE FES. So my exes are the crooks, and the victim, is it actually going to be sexy me? SEX Y what? Oh, you called it earlier that sexy me was going to be the thing. That's silly. Right, 12. Sales of soy getting higher. So silly. Sales of soy getting higher. Soupy. So, because higher is up. If we put up in soy, we get soupy. Now, why is it soupy? This is by Bob Stigger, yes. Soupy sales? I don't know who that person is. Is that a person? Famous comedian. Okay. Fair enough. I haven't heard of them. But that's why there's also the word play. So this is agree. Live in concord. Is to agree. A short guy from Athens. Greek without the last letter. A Greek. There we go. Thank you, Arch Davidson. 31. Cheerless gang of criminals. Has to be bombard, this does. Cheerless gang of criminals repulsed. Attack with artillery fire. So attack with artillery fire is that. Drab mob. So cheerless is drab. Gang of criminals is a mob. All of that reversed. Bombard. Nice. Anything else bigwig looking around White House. Okay, so... Oh, I actually used White House as a cryptic indicator of an igloo myself once. So I should have got that. So igloo... No! I need sound effects as well. I did not spot that that was a hidden in that. It's hidden in bigwig looking. They make me feel so stupid. Is that it? No, 9 down. So is it hyper? No, hyped. Hist, hyped. I'm so glad, Harlow, that you admit these things. Is it hyped? Because if you sounded overexcited, you were hyped. And a shrill hyper. No, so it's hyper. Sounded over. Yeah, okay. Okay, a hyper. It's a terrible pun. So I have to give it its due. And that is it. That is everything. And so, the Treasureless map by Bob Stigger. The identity of the crooks are Bob Stigger's exes. And the victim is Sexy Me. And that is Treasureless map. With a silly but very amusing little end game there.